Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liz, and on this channel I love to talk about beauty content, especially fragrances. Whether you guys are watching me for the first time or you're returning, thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate you. And guys, if you are not subscribed to the channel, you like my content, you like the vibe, consider subscribing to my channel, giving this video a thumbs up, and sharing the content. I appreciate that. So in today's video, you guys, I'm going to be giving you some initial thoughts on fragrances, whether I think they are full bottle worthy, yay or nay. And I'm also going to be ranking these fragrances from 1 to 10. Now, these are just samples, you guys, so keep that in mind. I'm not an expert on these fragrances, just letting you know my initial thoughts. So the first one, you guys, is from Atier, and this is Blue Meline. Now let me tell you guys, the bottle is just absolutely spectacular. I've seen it on YouTube, I've seen it on the internet, and that bottle will make me want the fragrance alone, okay? So this fragrance right here, I've been playing around with it a little bit, and I find this fragrance to be very comforting, relaxing, soothing. It's aromatic, it's milky, it's a little fresh. I definitely smell tea in here. I can totally see myself on my couch. I'm looking at my couch over there, snuggled up with the fireplace going, maybe kind of booed up a little bit, watching a movie and just inhaling the goodness of this fragrance on a very cool fall night or cold winter's night. Obviously, I like this fragrance, and I absolutely think that this is full bottle worthy. I've been trying to savor this little sample because I don't want to use it all until I get a bottle, because yes, I want a full bottle of this. It is really, really beautiful. This is one of those, if I do a comforting video, which I plan on doing, this fragrance would definitely be in it. Now, this is not going to be for everybody, you guys. It just came to my memory. This has a smokiness to it, like a smoky incense vibe, not woodiness like burning smoke from fire by the fireplace, not that type of smoke, but just a nice smoky incense vibe to it, which gives this a little uniqueness and character to the fragrance. I really love it. I don't think that this will be for everybody, so I would highly recommend getting a sample of this, but this is one of those fragrances, I think if you get it, you will love it. Scale of 1 to 10, we are giving her a very strong 9.75. I think this is perfection, dang near perfection, okay? So this is really good. This is Blue Meline from Atier. Super excited to get a full bottle of this fragrance. Next one, you guys, is from Amouage, and this is Lineage. This fragrance right here, another one where the bottle is super cute, and I've heard a lot of people speak very highly of this fragrance. Let me spray a little bit. I could not find my notes on Lineage. This is what happens when you just write stuff down randomly, because you don't want to forget what you were thinking, but I remember my initial thoughts. I just want to smell it a little bit. Yeah, okay, it still smells the same. It's when I smell this fragrance, I get a vision of walking into a really nice hotel, a luxury apartment, a spa, and you're just getting this beautiful, calm, relaxing, aromatic smell. It actually smells a little clean to me and fresh. Now, it smells good, you guys. However, I don't want to smell like a spa or a hotel. This is really strong too. Based off of what I'm smelling, I think that this smells really, really nice, just not for me. I cannot imagine myself just going into a grocery store, church, work, smelling like this. I can see though how people would like this and get compliments on it, but based off of this size, this is not full bottle worthy for me. Unless Amouage comes out with some type of room spray, candle, then yeah, I would be for it because I would love to have my house smell like this. So no, I don't think this is a full bottle worthy fragrance. However, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give her a solid 7 because it does smell. Actually, no. Let's bump her up to 7.5. That's really strange to say if I don't want a full bottle of it. It's just, like I said, guys, I'm sounding redundant. I hear it, okay? This is just not something I want my body to smell like. Okay, that's just basically what it is. Beautiful fragrance, very aromatic. Yeah, love it. This is Lineage from Amouage. I do want to say real quick, you guys, too, I want to revisit this fragrance. I think that I'm going to get a larger decant of it because I feel like this little bit is not doing it justice. It leaves a lasting impression on you. I was about to go to the next fragrance, but I keep smelling it, and I wanted to let you guys know that I do think that this is worth revisiting. Something about it that smells odd but good. Right now, it's still not full bottle worthy, but later on down the line, I will get a maybe 9 ml or something, and then I'll come back and let you guys know if I have changed my mind because I reserve the right to change my mind. Something about this is just staying with me. I think this will smell really good on a man too. Okay, let's move on. Next one, you guys, is Replica's Afternoon Delight. And people have been trashing. And when I say trashing, I mean trashing this fragrance. Have I heard anybody speak highly of this? I think Simply Aisha said something positive about it. Y'all, I like this. I'm not going to even lie. I'm not going to hold you guys. I think that maybe my fragrance expectations, maybe they're a little different from others because I also like Burberry Goddess Intense, and I know most of Fragcom hates that fragrance, but this is a nice fragrance, you guys. Is it mind-blowing? No. Is it innovative? Is it different from all the other fragrances I've smelled this year? No, it's not. However, I think it gets the job done of what I would want in a fragrance. There's creaminess, it's sweet. I do get a Meline type vibe. This smells like, it reminds me of the Madeleines from Costco, which I could just probably eat the whole thing. You take the Madeleines from Costco and slightly dip them in milk. And that's what I'm smelling with some type of synthetic artificial vibe. It smells like a synthetic artificial vanilla extract is in here. That's what I'm getting from this. However, I like it, and I can totally see myself again. I'm filming in my dining room today, guys. I'm looking at my couch, and I get visions of perfume and how I expect myself to be when I'm wearing it. And I know it sounds weird, but that's just kind of how my mind works. This is another one where I can see myself lounging around in the house, maybe with something cozy on, or cozy sweater, or if I go to work, I work in a hospital, I can see myself wearing this and actually enjoying it. This is giving me comfort vibes. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this fragrance a solid, I would say like a 7.5 fragrance, only because I feel like the vanilla in here smells a little synthetic. Now, price points, no. I feel this is full bottle worthy if, and I do mean if, I can get this on a good discount. And I don't mean Sephora's having their upcoming sale discount. No, I mean, I found this on Jomo Shop, Fragrance Net, Fragrance X type of discount. Once it hits one of those sites, I would be more than happy to pick up this fragrance. and add it to my collection. I feel this full bottle worthy. This depends on what you want your fragrance to do. And for me, this is giving me a great smell. It's giving me comfort vibes. I love a good milky fragrance. That's what this is doing for me. And that's all I need. I'm not hard to please when it comes to perfume. So this is Afternoon Delight from Replica, Maison Margiela. Okay, you guys, this next fragrance is from the House of Sphinx, and this is Cairo Nights. 10 out of 10. No lies being told. 10 out of 10. Thank you, Roxanne. Oh my gosh. This is citrusy and fresh in the opening. Oh, it's captivating. It's a little sweet. There is a little gourmand touch in here. I think there's some caramel or something in here, y'all. This right here. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. It's strong. It carries the sillage. Story time. I wore this fragrance out to dinner. My husband and I, we went out to dinner. And we went to a Mexican restaurant. Not that y'all needed to know, but that's where we went. I'm trying to paint the vibe for you guys, okay? So, oh God. We're sitting down at the table. We're talking, laughing, whatever. And the waitress comes to the table and she said, I am so sorry, but I have to tell you, somebody at this table smells good. Every time I walk past you guys, I just get this beautiful fragrance. And my husband is like, it's her. And I'm just like, oh my God, I love it. I love it. She said, what are you wearing? And so I show it to her. And I was really amazed because, you know, in our minds here in FragCon, we like to spray ourselves down. We want the world to smell us across the parking lot. This was a travel size. I did not spray a lot of this. I just sprayed a little bit on my post points and a little bit on my clothes. That was it. And so for this to carry in a Mexican restaurant that smells like Mexican food, which is why I told you guys we were at a Mexican restaurant, y'all, this one right here, oh, it has some green touches too. This is phenomenal. 10 out of 10. Thank you, Roxanne, did I thank you? I love this so much. Absolutely phenomenal. Cairo Nights from Sphinx. This is definitely worth having, okay? Y'all, we have content creation struggles over here. This is crazy. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to turn the fan on. If you hear it, I apologize, but I'm over here sweating. Okay, you guys, so the next fragrance I have for you is Nota Sugar. And let me get this house right. It is from Yucca Parfums. I really apologize if I messed that up. I'm not familiar with this house, but I've heard rave reviews on this fragrance, and I don't like it the way that everybody else does. I think that this fragrance is just a little too sweet for me. Not a little too sweet. It is very, very sweet. The pineapple in here could be like, you know how you have the dull pineapple in the can and heavy syrup? That's what it smells like to me. This fragrance actually reminds me of two fragrances, Leisure in Paradise and Minnie Mouse. So if Minnie Mouse and Leisure in Paradise had a baby that was just super sweet and cute and cuddly with fat cheeks and you just want to kiss the sweet baby, that's what this smells like to me. I'm getting a heck of a lot of pineapple in here. You can also smell the raspberry in here. I think there's almonds in here, you guys. I don't smell it. I smell some coconut. I smell a little caramel, raspberry, pineapple. That's what I get from this fragrance. I will say though, I would like to try this some more, but right now I will give this fragrance a 6.75. I just think it's too sweet. I would not purchase a full bottle of this because I know how I am with super sweet fragrances. Now, I will reserve the right to possibly change my mind. There's something about it that does smell good. It smells like a drink, a really sweet tropical drink with a lot of pineapple in it, notes of sugar. So this next fragrance, you guys, is Promises, Promises from the House of Kerosene. I always think of that song whenever I look at this bottle. You make me promises, promises. Okay, I know. I can't help it. I associate a lot of things to music. So I'm looking at my notes from this fragrance, and I would like to spray a little bit just to familiarize myself because I haven't smelled it in a minute. Oh, okay. Ooh, this smells dirty, musky. Like, I love a good stank, dirty musk. It sounds so unattractive, but it smells so doggone good. Okay, let's get back to the notes. So I said that this has a strong maple syrup smell in the opening, and it kind of reminded me of Vanilla Park a little bit, but it wasn't as strong as Vanilla Park. The syrup smell in here, it calmed down, and I started to get the dirty musk smell. This was on skin, not on paper. On paper, the musk is coming across earlier, but the musk didn't last long. And I wrote in my notes, the musky smell reminds me of Sex on Fire from Juliana's Perfumes, which is their version of Initio's Absolute Aphrodisiac, or also reminds me of Replica from Paris Corner, which is their interpretation of Baby Cat. I did right after the musk calmed down, I was left with a warm, mature vanilla scent. And that this fragrance reminds me, this fragrance is more unisex on a try down. Like, a man could totally pull this off. Now, I did write that I did not want a full bottle of this at this time because I feel like it might be too strong for me. However, I do want to test it again when it's colder outside. Where would I wear this fragrance? Okay, I wrote down where I would wear this fragrance. Outdoors on a cold day, ice skating, looking at zoo lights, or some sexy date night. So I guess I was thinking when I wrote all of this that this is not something I would wear inside of the house. This is something I would reserve outside. On a scale of 1 to 10, I put 7.5 because in a dry down, I was really enjoying the fragrance more. So obviously, I need to test this out more. I said this is not full bottle worthy. However, I might entertain a full bottle. You know, this is why we have to revisit things because I'm smelling it now and I think I might entertain it. So right now, you guys, we're going to put a maybe by Promises, Promises. I said no in my notes, but I did write on the side I started liking it more, and I would give it a 7.5. So I would say maybe. Yeah, I'm smelling it because this is not an easy wear, I don't think, especially if you're newer to fragrances. But she might can get it. Yeah, I'll play around with this and see how I feel. Okay, Promises, Promises from the House of Kerosene. Okay, you guys, so I have more in front of me, but I'm gonna save those for the next video for time purposes. So I'm going to do this last one, and this is Bami from the House of Bulgari. And you guys, this is another one that has been getting a lot of love here on YouTube. I love that bottle, I'm not gonna even lie. It looks like bubble gum to me. I love the bottle, and I think the fragrance is really nice. It is very warm, it's sweet, it's rich smelling. Again, not rich in as in money, but rich in flavor and texture. Like, this to me is a perfect way to do gardenia, because sometimes gardenia can come off harsh and animalic the same way with jasmine, in my opinion, animalic or indolic, but not like this. This is a very smooth, it's like you take the gardenia flower and you wrap it with warm amber and vanilla. That's what it smells like. Very beautiful. But let me put a disclaimer on here. Let me give you a disclaimer. When I first smelled this fragrance, I said, I know this. I know this perfume. My perfume spidey senses started tingling, and I was trying to figure out, what does this smell like? I have this, and it hit me. Y'all, this reminds me of Utopia from K-Alley. Utopia, what is it? Utopia Cocoa Vanilla 21. Is that the name of it? You guys know what I'm talking about. I'll put a picture up there if you don't. This smells so much like this fragrance. So if you remove the jasmine coconut sunscreen vibe from Utopia and you add some amber to me, you would have this fragrance right here. They smell very similar in my opinion. Is anyone else getting that vibe? Let me know down in the comments, because I definitely think that these fragrances are siblings. They have the same mama and daddy, okay? That's just what I'm thinking in my mind. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give this an 8.5. Would I love a full bottle of this? Yes, absolutely. Only if it goes on a very deep sale on Jomo Shop or something like that, because this perfume is like $260. And I think that is really, really expensive for this. And yeah, not my pockets. It has to be on sale. Even though I said this reminds me of Utopia, if I had to pick between the two, I would say I like this one better. And I think that this is something that I personally would wear all year round. Maybe not during the day in the summer, but definitely cool summer night. I think this is beautiful and kind of sexy. 8.5. And yes, it's full bottle worthy, but that price is really expensive. So I have to wait until it goes on a sale. So yeah. Okay guys, so that was the second series of Yay or Nay full bottle worthy. You guys tell me what you think of these fragrances. If you have them, if you think I've lost my mind. I know a lot of people love Note Sugar, and I think it's just okay. And this one, do you think that Baciami reminds you of Utopia? I would love to know. Let's talk about this in the comments, you guys. And until we meet again, remember, guys, you're blessed, you're highly favored. May God bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you and bring you peace. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.